Welcome back to Open, everyone. You know, always inviting you to get social with us online, that is. Tweet us at BronxNet TV, and while you're there, tweet me too at Rhina Valentin. So after a 7-year-long renovation, the Bronx River Art Center is back at its regular location with lots of arts programs to offer the Bronx community this summer. And, also the Bronx River Art Center is holding an exhibition called Bronx Now, exploring Bronx-based artists creating work outside of their traditional sphere. And joining us to tell us more, we welcome Bronx River Art Center Education Manager Michelle Brody and Bronx River Art Center Marketing Coordinator Ron Kavanaugh, and one of the Art Center's teaching artists, Diane Davis. Hello and welcome.
Hey,
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. It feels good to be home, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. The Bronx River Art Center, I have watched develop from its beginning stages. So, Michelle, we're going to open up with you just because it has been quite interesting even presenting the Bronx River Art Center here on the show as this traveling pop-up workshop establishment. So it must be super exciting to be in this amazingly $1 million renovated building. What's that like? Or what's that been like so far?
Well, right now we're just still emptying boxes.
Oh. She's like, no, it's not that glamorous yet.
No, it's beautiful. And, you know, the executive director, Gail Nathan, has been taking all of us on tours of the building over the years, you know, wearing our hard hats to see the space. And this spring, we finally did open with our workshops in our space. And that was a cause for celebration. And we just didn't, that's why we didn't even empty the boxes. We just had the artists right in there, go to work teaching the kids right then and there.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. And I understand you're one of the teaching artists, Diane?
Yes, I am. I'm a painter, and I'm teaching a class this summer in Introduction to Color Theory through Abstract Painting. So I'm very excited about that.
Code theory through abstract painting.
No, not
Color.
code theory, color theory.
Color theory. Color theory. I'm like, code theory.
No, color theory.
Yeah,
Although
color
we are very much a technical-based institution as well. We bring in a lot of art and technology together, so there could be some coding there
All right,
as
so
well.
let's talk a little bit about the programming before we get into
Okay.
our color theory.
Okay.
Just so that we have an idea. Well, because here's the thing. When I think of the Bronx River Art Center, I think of every genre of the arts, and I don't know exactly what they're implementing with this new facelift, for lack of a better word. And I'm saying this only because I've performed for the Bronx River Art Center at the river, and I performed for it when, you know, there was just gravel on the ground, you know, this was many, many moons ago.
Right.
And I know Gail has really dedicated herself to the development of this establishment, and I know that you offer programs for adults, children. So let's talk a little bit about the different programming.
Yeah, for this summer, it's going to be mostly traditional art media based, except for our teens. We have every season we have a teen project studio design program, which is really a combination of art and technology and sort of like a maker space kind of environment that we're working with a new educator, Larry Jackson, who's been around for a while. And we're really excited to have a sort of architecture-based program designing tiny homes. So they'll be using our computers, working with a special ArchiCAD design program. But then we'll, like with Diane, it's going to be traditional painting. We're getting our ceramic studio back up and running. We've got 3 kilns, so we have classes for adults on Saturdays for ceramics, as well as on Tuesdays for young kids.
And Diane, you're going to be teaching.
Right, we'll be using the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. So I want the kids to just create their secondary colors and explore color. I don't keep a really rigid program because I want the kids to come in and just reach deep down inside.
So you're
and just,
teaching the youth programs?
I'm teaching the youth programs,
And
yes.
so that age range is?
What is it, 13?
10 to 13.
10 to 13.
10 to
So
13.
it's more like the tweens.
The tweens,
age
and
group.
so you're using colors and means
And
of...
colors, right. We're going to just use those colors and make our secondary colors. I like the kids to name their colors, create a color. What would you name it? Like one class I taught, one of the young men, he created a color and he called it navy pink. We loved it, you know. So it's just about them opening up and not putting them in this box. This is what you're going to do, and these are the colors you're going to use. Here's what we have. That's explore. That's create some colors. Here's our setup. This is our app. This is our setup. I may have a setup. There may be a ball, and then there may be a vase. And okay, what are we going to do with this? Interpret this in abstract. What can you do with this ball? Can you? There's create layers and using colors to create. Using colors to tell your story.
I understand. It's like a means of communicating,
Right. It's just,
and
right.
it's a non-judgmental
It's
environment.
non-judgmental, right?
I get it.
Exactly. Maybe you want to turn this into a sculpture. You know, you've got your painting. Oh, wow! I want to do this. I want to crumble the paper and open it up and have this amazing abstract sculpture. So it's about the kids. What I'm here. I want to give you the tools that you need to reach your creative
Right,
goals.
to expand your naturally
expand
given
your-
gift,
your-
right?
right,
Because
it's a
we
nat-
all have that natural way of
Exactly,
expressing
exactly.
ourselves. It's just society kind of conforms us to
Right.
being domesticated.
Right, you do it this way and not this way. But yeah.
And you're saying, do it whatever you want.
Yeah, get out of the box.
That's
Get out of there.
creativity.
I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. And so your program starts when?
When is that
Next
first?
week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next
We're
week.
They
in
all
the middle
start.
of registration right now, and so please register for our classes. You know.
All right, we'll definitely
And-
give them more information regarding that, but they can go on the website for now,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes. BronxRiverArt.org.
Right.
And we're buying our classes through Eventbrite. It's very straightforward and easy. Otherwise, they can just come to the Bronx River Art Center next week.
Or they can
Or
come
call.
tomorrow for the exhibit, right?
Yes.
Doesn't it open? That's what I was leading into. I want to talk to
Okay.
Ron over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's going on?
For like the 50th millionth time with the 50th different organization.
This
No,
is
I'm
my
kidding.
home.
I can't help myself. Well, we just love that you organization hop is what
Yeah,
I
no,
call
no
it.
problem.
Well,
That's
you know,
fine.
your work is really, really important,
Thank
and
you.
we just love your commitment to
Yeah,
the
thank
Bronx
you.
period
Yeah.
and the Bronx arts, I should say.
Absolutely. Thank
and
you so much.
let's talk a little bit about this exhibit.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a collaboration with BX200, right?
It is. It is. So the Bronx River Art Center, besides doing all the classes and workshops, they have this gallery, this beautiful new gallery on the ground floor, open to the public. And what we're trying to do is just keep that space activated. So Gail invited BX200, who also works under the name of BX NY Creative, you know, Laura James and Eileen Walsh, local curators. And they have kind of created this survey around 16 different artists, all either Bronx-based or creating work in the Bronx. So it'll be sculptures, it'll be paintings, it'll be installations, video. The whole idea is just to look at all the different kinds of art that are being created here in the Bronx. Because so often, you know, when we want to see art, we leave the borough. Or when we think of artists, we think of artists in downtown galleries. And what BX Now is trying to do is say, you know, there are Bronx artists creating in the Bronx, but also showing their work in the Bronx. So that's why this is like really such an important event.
Yeah, no, I love what they're doing, and I love the fact that you have access to them online so that you're able
Yeah.
to kind of float with them, and the fact that they are like just primarily showcasing in the Bronx.
Right, so BX200 is literally Bronx 200. It's a visual online website that is showcasing, I don't think they're at 200 yet, but they're pretty close to 200 artists in the Bronx who are really world known, but they reside here in the Bronx and they create here in the Bronx.
And we're talking about all different genres. of
Yeah,
art,
all-
because some of
all.
them are photographers.
Yeah,
and,
photography,
which
sculpture,
I love them, and we've had them
paintings.
on before, and
Yes.
it's really nice that you guys
Yeah.
are showcasing them. And so that exhibit is going to be on display for how long?
For about a month and a half. It closes September 8th, so you do the math, but it opens tomorrow. So tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow, 6 to 9.
6 to 9 is the reception.
At the Bronx River Art Center. That's when we want everyone to come out and just enjoy themselves and really see what's being created in the Bronx. You know, again, so many people want to go downtown. Keep your behind in the Bronx this Saturday and just come up to the
Yeah,
Bronx
save
River
the
Art
car
Center.
fare. Just float around the Bronx.
There you
eh?
go.
So before we go, just if you want to share the details of the classes as far as how they can sign up.
Okay. So actually, Ron, do you want to?
Oh yeah,
event?
so you can visit our website.
Okay.
But if you go to Eventbrite, the shortest URL is bracbx.eventbrite.com. So even if you just go to Eventbrite, just do a search on Bronx River Art Center, and all of the programs are listed right there, and you can select which one you want, whether you're a kid, for the parents, tween, or adults. We do have adult workshops also. And the TPS, the Teen Project Studio, you can also sign up there. And that's strictly for teens, ages 14 to 19, I believe.
Yeah, and it's free.
And that
Favorite word.
program
Yeah.
is free, and it's a wonderful program. So
It's wonderful that,
yeah.
Bronx River Art Center is able to offer some of these programs for
Right.
free.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And thank you all for your service for not only the arts and the artists, but the next generation.
Yeah,
All right,
one last
so,
detail. We
once
do
again-
have classes from Monday through Thursday
Yeah.
and Saturday.
Monday through Thursday and Saturday. And of course, they can obtain all of this on the
Yeah,
website, right?
yeah.
All right, so thank you all for being here today. Once again, you guys, the Bronx River Art Center's summer classes begin July 16th through August 17th. And the Bronx Now exhibition will open up tomorrow. That's July 14th and will be on display till September 8th. And of course, for more information, you can visit bronxriverart.org. We have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll hear about the Bronx Brand Company, so stay tuned.